I'm trying to get back into the holiday spirit. And it's not working. But I see in the confines of the floor of my messy room, oh my god, it's Halloween candy. It smells so good. I wish it was still Halloween. So I am honestly not feeling great right now. I want to feel good. I want to feel really good. I want to feel awesome. But I don't, because although everything's okay and I was able to clear shit up with my bank, my bank account got hacked while I was in California and I almost got stuck there. And it's like, okay, everything worked out. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Like, you know, you're going to get your money back, probably, because BECU is cool that way. And I was able to, like, you know, get home. It doesn't feel good to have that happen. And the fact that the person at customer service had absolute, like, they were like, I'm sorry that happened. But there's nothing we can do for you. You're just trapped on this mountain. We can't get you any money because there's the closest sister credit unions in Santa Clara. Okay, that doesn't help. Okay, but that's okay. And I'm just like trying in that moment to use my best coping skills that I have learned through therapy and reading self-help books and my own life skill, coping shit, you know. And then, you know, I was able to borrow money from someone. And then just to have all this stuff happen, like, and then to finally get back to town. And then it's like, oh God, I have automatic payments coming out. So the first thing I do, first thing in the morning, is, well, no, the first thing I do when I'm calling, you know, is I call my credit union and I say, hey, we have to deal with this. So she's like, well, we have to cancel your card. And the whole time I'm holding my shit together, you know. So we cancel my card, and you know, I'm doing a miraculous job of holding my shit together. It's me. Like, I have come so far in this whole process of hold your shit together. And it's great. And then we come to we can't even transfer money into your PayPal account. I don't keep credit cards. There's a whole long story behind that, that I'm not going to go into, at this time. But I will be, after this bullshit, I will be getting a credit card. I don't care what the APR is. I'm going to get a fucking credit card for traveling. Oh, am I ever. So basically, this woman should not be in customer service. Or at least in fraud protection area of customer service. The level of compassion that she lacked in my situation. So I just started crying at the end of this phone call. I'm just not okay. And she's just like, nothing. So I have like $8 to my name, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna eat? How am I gonna take I don't drive. How am I gonna take this shuttle the 150 miles to the airport, or however many miles this is? Like, whew, I'm just getting anxiety thinking about it, but it's okay. It's over. I don't have to have anxiety. This is my process. So everything works out. I land in Seattle. I get home. I smoke some weed. It doesn't help. I've been cutting way down on weed. I haven't decided if this is a good or a bad thing. It's kind of both. It's a purgatory. So the next day, I go into my bank. The woman who helped me was awesome. Fellow Skyrim fan. We gushed for like 10 minutes about Skyrim and awesome like new mods and our new characters and everything, and like how she was playing a heavy and how like she's like a baddie this time, and like she doesn't she adopted a kid, but like she only goes, the only good thing, that's the only good thing she did in the entire game, and like she only goes home to like give her kid coins and like stuff that she's found treasure hunting, like sweet rolls and stuff. So anyways, she helped me a lot. So then I had to get on the horn with my orthodontist and be like, hi, so check it out. My bank canceled my card. It's not gonna run for you guys. And this woman could not get through her head that my bank card was going to bounce for them. Like, she was just like, well, it's gonna overdraft for you, and then we'll pay you back, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, no, you don't understand. That bank card doesn't exist anymore. And she's like, oh, no, don't worry about it. We'll pay you back. It's gonna overdraft. Don't worry about it bouncing. And I'm just like, please, please, patience, be with me. So I'm trying to explain to her that there's no money to be had. First of all, I have overdraft protection. Second of all, that account number, that card doesn't exist. So she can try to draw from it. So I'm just like, how about this? I come in on Monday, and I come in with cash, and I hand it to you, and we square this away. And she's like, well, the problem with that is that your auto payment is scheduled to come out on Sunday. And I'm like, no, I understand that, but I need you to put a note on my account. And she's just, and here's the thing. When I first set it up with them, they were like, hey, if you ever have any problems, just let us know, and we'll pause the auto payment. Well, our lie detectors have determined that was a lie. So we got that going on. So I don't know how that's going to reflect on my credit in the future. So that's another thing I'm worrying about, but not really worrying about, just kind of being like, well, whatever. So these fraudulent charges that came out of my account were like from this app that I've never used, never heard of until like 3 days ago. It's called Live Me. Watch out for them. Don't download them ever. Don't fuck with them. So all I was trying to do was buy these cute bandanas, which I ended up buying with some cash because look at them, they're fucking cute. But that's neither here nor there. Look at that. It's gonna be my presidential slogan. Okay, that's just crazy. I actually bought them even after I ran out of money. But again, it doesn't matter. Because I got some cash loaned to me. Anyways, like, basically, that's how I found out that I'd been robbed. I would have found out at a restaurant later if I hadn't tried to buy these bandanas. So, like, that's kind of why I went back for the bandanas. These are like a representation of how I figured out that everything had gone to shit. Plus, one of them is a gift. So, imagine having to wash dishes while you're on vacation. Like that's such a trope. Like, okay, well, you can't pay for your meal because you've been robbed. So I emailed these people, and they're like, oh yeah, we're going to need your bank account number to prove that that you are who you say you are and that we robbed you. And I'm just like, seems legit. So, of course, I saved that email, and I showed it to my bank people, and they were like, yeah, seems legit. So, that's all going into the whole proving that this was fraud thing. And oh god, Oh, yeah. And the night I arrived in California, like 1,400 miles away from Seattle, my mom fell. So, my vacation was weird and stressful. I want to go to Disneyland. It sounds stressful to go to Disneyland because I can't really walk places, like walk really far. And I feel like being a person with an invisible disability, having one of those like disability passes would just get people giving me angry looks and stuff. Fuck. I'm really depressed right now. I kind of miss my grandparents. That's been a thing. I saw a decoration in a window. You know what? This is a rant for another time. I try and keep my videos under 12 minutes.